Antoine Semenyo of Bournemouth to Arsenal. Guys, let's discuss. Now, if you check the video I just posted, I just shared a video I made months ago on Antoine Semenyo interest on joining Arsenal Football Club. If you watch that video, I just shared it a few minutes ago, after David Austin came online to say things about Semenyo's interest to join Arsenal. If you watch that video, you could see where I made a humble appeal to our sporting director, for him to do more good things for our club by signing Antoine Semenyo for us to replace Leandro Trossard. Then Leandro Trossard was a candidate for some Turkish giants, Besiktas, Fenerbahce, so that was why I made that video then. Now today, it is obvious, it is an established fact that Bournemouth might not be able to withhold Antoine Semenyo during January transfer window. That is to say that they are ready to cash out on Antoine Semenyo to any club that will pay the agreed fee for Antoine Semenyo. Now, listen to what David Austin said this evening. Bournemouth may be powerless to prevent Antoine Semenyo sale in January. Contracts include 65 release clause available to all clubs, but must be triggered by set dates. So Arsenal Football Club gets time to replace. Applies again in summer at lower price. This is according to David Austin. He is in support of Arsenal going for this guy, Antoine Semenyo. Now, let me say this. If you watched my previous video, I only mentioned Leandro Trossard. But apart from Leandro Trossard, who is in great form, who is in fine form this season for us, we still have another option. Because for Antoine Semenyo to come to Arsenal, for Arsenal to agree to sign this guy during January transfer window, it means that a top player must exit Arsenal to pave way, to create room for Antoine Semenyo to join our club. And apart from Leandro Trossard, whom I earlier stated as an option for us to sell in order to sign Antoine Semenyo, we still have Gabriel Jesus, who is about to return from his injury. And why I only mentioned Leandro Trossard then is because Gabriel Jesus was injured, and there's no way, it's not possible for you to sell an injured player. No club will buy an injured player from you. So now that he has returned from injury, he's also an option for Arsenal to cash out, to sell in order to sign Antoine Semenyo. Now, the good question is this. Of course, Gabriel Martinelli is off from this option because he still has more years to play for Arsenal because he's younger and he still has more room for improvements. So the two options available for us, to sell in order to sign Antoine Semenyo is Leandro Trossard, who is aging, though he has been given more contract extension, but not to say that Arsenal cannot still sell him to sign Antoine Semenyo. Then another person, to me, if you ask me, is whom I would prefer for Arsenal to sell is Gabriel Jesus. Not that he is not good. He's a good player. I like that guy. But it's still uncertain to us if he will pick form upon his return from this injury. So it's better Leandro Trossard, who has been giving us good performance recently, to continue this season. Then let them sell Gabriel Jesus. And remember, Gabriel Jesus commands a huge amount of money, salary in our club. So I would prefer Gabriel Jesus to be sold this January transfer window for Arsenal to sign Antoine Semenyo for us. But then if they decide to sell Leandro Trossard, good, fine. As long as they are not going to touch Gabriel Martinelli, because Gabriel Martinelli, it will not make sense for them to sell him while we have aged players in the name of Leandro Trossard and Gabriel Jesus. So between these two players, let us know your opinion in the comment section. Who would you prefer Arsenal to sell in order to make way for them to sign Antoine Semenyo? Share your opinion in the comment section. I can't help but share the video and stay tuned for more updates.